Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go, baby. Ready up. 4, Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Tighten up.
No. 66. Bullet. Time. He's checking. Crash.
On first down, it's Rodriguez. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
Run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Fights through and now a crease. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback of playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last score. So we're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points so you know that all the time during the...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. All day. Clear.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
No chance.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
That was good for 37 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
90
I
Wolf.
think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down to the 35. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Hey, wahoo! Defense.
2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
Set. 18 Gator.
Stay with your man.
Hey, exit.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Let's get the ball.
55.
51.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice. We just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Good work, boys.
Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And there he goes again. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are back within a single score.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
On the ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You know, in our research packet this week,
Recon,
prepping for the game,
fighter.
so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, to themselves, and every team does this.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the end.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. This time Jackson will throw it. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This from 44 yards out of the catch. Tucker's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always.
Come on, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now get in the end zone.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
On the double.
51's the mic. Not here.
Ready.
2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know you felt that one.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Ready? Rush in. Rock it. Hey, zoom. Let's go.
Looking to throw.
They're running it. You ain't doing nothing today.
Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Let's go.
I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Yeah, baby.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, make it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Hey, Alpha.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Fight.
From the red zone now, they look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Let's go now.
Big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Really got the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at its 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. As the Ravens push further out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time. But still worked.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Set,
So
ready,
they'll come
50,
up after
plant.
the gain of 7 on a 2nd and
Chris
3.
don't travel. 5.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover, too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were
go.
back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15
15
yards
line
off the line of
50
scrimmage,
line.
somewhere around the hash
we
mark
go.
for each of them.
Ready.
But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line,
51's mine.
if you block
Mike,
them initially,
51. Here we go,
that blocker can come off of them
Hey,
and get up to
orbit.
the safeties on the second level.
52.
And now you've got a big place to run the
Here it
football.
comes. Here it comes.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you
Got
are
it.
exactly
51,
correct, sir.
Mike,
Able to turn that into a
51.
positive gain.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Snap.
2nd and 5. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of
Down.
workhorse in the
18
NFL.
Gator.
Being able to run it
Defense
and
wins
catch it
championships,
with
baby.
equal proficiency.
Hey, Haywood.
51.
Cut.
51's the mic.
Get that quarterback.
Get it.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Mike 51,
6
Mike 51,
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, ready.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Kill,
and
kill,
a pickup
kill.
of about
Turn it up.
4 down
Kill,
inside
kill,
the 10
kill.
to the
Turn it
8-yard line.
Any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big
Young
and
Trip
go the
is
distance.
here, baby.
But when you get a nice
No,
game like that,
90
you're
Wolf.
able to do so many
51's
things
the mic.
anyway. You can come back and
51's the
run
mic.
essentially
Look
the
at me,
same play
Zipper.
again, continue to move the ball
We
on the
ain't
ground,
beginning to
or
turn
you can
you
decide to throw the ball now because
Don't get
usually
nervous.
you have the
Go.
defense back on its heels.
He'll drop to throw.
Got you, boy.
To the
Got you,
goal
boy.
line, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only 1 so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll
Watch
stay
the curl,
put
watch the
on
curl.
4th and 1. They'll double Mixon, and he's not going to get there. Might have
Here we
even
go,
lost
here
a
we go.
yard. They'll
Here we
get
go.
neither the touchdown nor the first down. And
Ready?
the Ravens are
Let's
going to
go,
get the
go.
football
Check,
back.
check. Go, go, go.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And just not much to be had there.
Here
1
comes
yard
the
out to the
ball.
10.
I see you, boy.
Just a yard
I
on the
see you.
catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the
don't say
ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands. Let's see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
A
Let's
big-time
go.
gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal.
Let's go, baby. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
You don't want no problems.
Only a
You don't
yard
want
on
no
the
problems
pickup
with me.
there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Let's go now. 60 yards. You must be gone. Seeing me.
44 is the mark.
Third and goal, Jackson. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality of this goal?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Hey, Echo.
2nd and 3.
Bound to lose one.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Back him up.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just
Come on,
snuffed
set.
out every round that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Here. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to put the football away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Dancing away to 30.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
54 is the mark. Check, watch 54. Watch 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up,
Jackson
guys.
cannot get away, and he'll go down. Sam Hubbard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Get off the train, Trey.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. wanting to risk another sack. They'll play it safe with a run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a really important drive. We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone?
Let's go.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Mixon with a first down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Don't be mad. It's more.
Ready.
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their side.
Hey, Foxtrot.
And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, let's get in them homes.
Now back to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Ready to
now
break.
They face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, we got to get this stop here.
Get it.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
60
Call it
Pittsburgh.
7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
They'll run on first down. It's Rodriguez. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through the hole before it can phase down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We all
They'll run it down with the gun. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Yeah, baby.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike 54.
Double dog, double dog.
From the 36, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually... And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to run, and he's loose again. 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, baby.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll it out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Last stop.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson, 46 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Ravens 61, Bengals 30. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going.
Indy.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Set,
the
ready,
catch on
30
second
base.
down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, Delta. Let's go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
We got to get the ball. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now again, right side, Rodriguez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now off the bootleg. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Go!
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out there?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
15 line.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Come on. You ain't doing nothing today.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Here we go. Set.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Deep river.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Get ready.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We let these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
7 yards there and a first down.
Down. Henry. Mike. Check. On the ball.
On first down, Dillon. And an alley to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Keep playing hard.
It's a game. Of 35.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They run the counter. Dillon. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Stop your whining.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the play. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But when you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule,
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Ready, set. Mike Spoke. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Give me the ball.
Miles Boykin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive that you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
We get tired of seeing me.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Come on, set. 8, read.
So you've got to
6,
go
6,
out and
pull
create
it
some
high.
offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen.
There he goes right side. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Yes,
as the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Let's go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Here we go,
and
D,
let's
get
see
off
what
the
they
field.
come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
You can't block me.
And they will take a knee here.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Sam Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Get him, boy. Don't forget
Get him, boy.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
All right, you get it.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
You ain't going nowhere. We got to run out.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Let's go.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Ready.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. back to the 33.
That's it, baby.
They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now it'll be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.